We are here at the Milwaukee Mile for the Camping World RV Rental 250. This is race number 18 in the Sunoco Busch Grand National Series. Here are the points standings in the Sunoco Busch Grand National Series after 17 events. Adam Chambers leads the points. Ed Gardner, the winner of the season opener at Daytona, is second. Zed Weinstein is third. Danny Wells, the winner of the first race at Nashville and the lone rookie in the top 5, is fourth, and Tim Freilich rounds out the top 5. 6th through 10th consists of Bristol winner Spencer Madden and Ken Johnson tied for 6th. Randy Carpenter is 8th. And tied for 9th is Richmond winner Hunter Gunson Bill Raymond. Now here's the starting grid for the Sunoco Busch Grand National Series Camping World RV Rental 250 here at Milwaukee. On the pole at 133.432 miles per hour is the number 77 Canova Construction Chevy of Mike McMurray, the winner at Rockingham. On the outside is the number 89 Evan Root Outlards Pontiac of Christina Cowan, the winner at Martinsville. Second row going away spot number 3 is the number 42 Mellow Yellow Pontiac of Mike Becker. Alongside is the 090 JP Pontiac of John Westbrook. Third row going away spot number 5 is the number 70 Rumpel Furniture Sons Auto Supply Pontiac of Dominic Jarvis, the winner at Dover. To his right is the number 24 DuPont Automotive Finishes Chevy of Jack Richards, the winner at Las Vegas. Fourth row going away spot number 7 is the number 84 Miller High Life Buick of Luke Martin. Alongside is the number 50 BMR Motorsports Chevy of Matt McCormick. Fifth row going away spot number 9 is the number 25 Folgers Coffee Chevy of Danny Wells, the winner of the first Nashville event. Alongside him is the number 44 Penrose Snacks Olds of Bill Raymond. Sixth row going away spot number 11 is the number 34 Hungry Jack Buick of Joshua Perry. Alongside is the number 30 Country Time Maxwell House Pontiac of Callum Wales, the winner at Talladega. Seventh row going away spot number 13 is the 01 Special Days Enfield of Lyndon Wright, the winner at Texas. To his right is the number 99 Armor Foods Food Lion Chevy of Jake Baskinger. Eighth row going away spot number 15 is the number 32 Nestle Crunch Citgo Pontiac of Ricky Elliott Jr., the winner of the second Nashville event. On the outside is the number 31 Channel Lock Olds of Alex Lozano. Ninth row going away spot number 17 is the 00 Olds of Dzanela Mamjanovic. To her right is the number 68 Country Time Stovetop Ford of Spencer Madden, the winner at Bristol. Row 10 will be the 57 of Adam Chambers, the points leader and the winner at Fontana, and the 38 of Jeremy Doobie, the winner at South Boston. Row 11 will be the 35 of Ricky James and the 94 of Will Raymond. Row 12 will be the 69 of Busch All-Stars winner Zed Weinstein and the 66 of Jared Darling. Row 13 will be the 37 of Austin M and the 20 of Emilio Navarrete. Row 14 will be the 96 of Ed Gardner, the winner of the season opener at Daytona, and the 78 of Jordan Hitman Hetzer. Row 15 will be the 55 of Tim Gardner and the 52 of Ann Batson. Then it will be Super Shears, Dougie Shears in the 29 and Randy Carpenter in the 7. The 76 of Ken Johnson and the 54 of Hunter Guns, the winner at Richmond. The 83 of Morgan Carpenter and the 47 of Justin Perry, the winner at Charlotte. Then Darlington winner Andrew Baronda and Nazareth winner Cody Lamas. Andrew Boat III, the most recent winner at Kentucky, and Barney Ward. Rounding out the field will be the 04 of Dunlap Pratt and the 48 of Tim Freilich. That's your starting grid for this the Camping World RV Rental 250 here at the Milwaukee Mile.
So there was your starting grid. As this, like I said, would be a 25-lap event here at the Milwaukee Mile. The front row consists of 2 previous winners. Mike McMurray won at Rockingham. Christina Cowan won at Martinsville. We've had 17 races thus far and 17 different winners. Then the second row consists of 2 non-winners in Mike Becker and John Westbrook. So interesting to point that out. Then a couple of winners behind them in Dominic Jarvis, the winner at Dover, and Jack Richards, the winner at Las Vegas. So it should be interesting. Can we see our first repeat winner in 18 races? So you have 17 different races and 17 different winners, and this is a track that has a favoring to those who go wire to wire as Mike McMurray will lead things off in the Canova Chevy. Mike Becker going to try to go for the number 2 spot. Tries to go to the inside of Christina Cowan, giving a little bit of a good leave on things. There's Zed Weinstein in the middle between Danny Wells and John Westbrook. As now here comes Luke Martin making a move as well. I do believe Luke has never won yet this year. Great racing going on here in the back, giving a good lead thus far. Yes, Luke Martin has not won. And right now he's got the number 2 spot. Here comes Danny Wells. He has won. He won the first race at, and we're under yellow, as our another winner, Bristol winner Spencer Madden, must have been involved, was along with Jared Darling. Oh man, a little bit of running in the back there. And let's see, where was the culprit? I do believe it may have been Spencer Madden, but we also saw Jeremy Doobie back there as well. It could be, that was Dominic Jarvis, not Zed Weinstein. I'm thinking the other race series. No, that was, yes. You had two things going on at once. You had Jeremy Doobie getting spun by, that, I got confused. That wasn't Zed Weinstein. That was actually Dominic Jarvis in the 70 before. Just a little correction on that. I was thinking Catch GX Cup Series and drives the 70 there. There was actually two things happening simultaneously. As you'll see, Ricky James will spin Spencer Madden, hook her, and send her around. And behind them, you have like 3 spins happening at once. Jared Darling, Jeremy Doobie, and Spencer Madden. And then getting pinballed in there was Tim Gardner. You see Ed Gardner spinning. You saw Dougie Shears get into something. It was a pretty tricky situation there. Let's rewind it back. As we start off, we go under yellow. Now let's look at what happened with Jeremy Doobie and Jared Darling. As you'll see, Will Raymond on the inside. Zed Weinstein, that's the 69 on the outside. And then he hooked Darling. That was Doobie getting hooked by Raymond. You'll see Jared Darling. We'll get a focus on him momentarily. What a driving job there by Ed Gardner and Dougie Shears. But then again, Ed goes into the inner returning wall as well. So let's see what happened with Jared Darling. Tim Gardner obviously was involved. Ed Gardner, the Daytona winner. Here's what happened with Darling. Ed Gardner and Tim Gardner, the Gardner brothers, all take each other out of race. Almost 5 wide there. Look at that, with Dougie Shears, Jordan Hetzer, and I do believe that was maybe Emilio Navarrete. That was an interesting thing to point out. It was almost 5 wide right there. When everything was going on, Andrew, actually that is Emilio Navarrete, Austin M, Dougie Shears. You talk about teammates. You have the Gardner brothers, and you had a Hitman and Super Shears. It was a pretty messy scene over there. Oh, it was one of those things. So Mike McMurray will lead the race back to the line. I do believe we'll be back to green flag momentarily, as right now Bill Raymond is going to be a DNF. I don't know exactly why. We'll have to wonder on that. So now we put a halt on things to slow things down somewhat. Mike McMurray will lead. Luke Martin, the first non-winner, second. Then Mike Becker, another non-winner, third. Then Danny Wells, Christina Gowan, Dominic Jarvis, Joshua Perry, John Westbrook, Lyndon Wright, and Matt McCormick. Jake Baskinger, Adam Chambers, Jack Richards, Callum Wales, Alex Lozano, following Alex will be Dizenel Momenovich, Ricky Elliott Jr., Ricky James, Will Raymond, Austin M, Emilio Navarrete, Zed Weinstein, Jordan Hetzer, Ann Batson, Andrew Baranda, Ken Johnson, Andrew Boat III, Justin Perry, Hunter Gans, Dougie Shears, Cody Lamas, Barney Ward, Morgan Carpenter, Don Laprad, Tim Freilich, Randy Carpenter, Tim Gardner, Ed Gardner, Jeremy Doobie, Jared Darling, Spencer Madden, Jack Richards, and then our only DNF right now is Bill Raymond. As we back to green flag racing, I do believe this time, so the pace car about to drop off, and we're back to green flag with Mike McMurray leading the tone, leading the charge. Luke Martin right behind, and Mike Becker also looking for his first career win. Martin, good jump with things with McCormick. McMurray. McMurray trying to become the first repeat winner. Now he goes a little bit high. Here comes Luke Martin. He's going to try to make it his move to the #1 spot. Luke Martin is going to take it from McMurray, which basically shows what I knew about the wire-to-wire job that we saw with Lena Savage last year in the Sunoco Busch Series, where she went wire-to-wire, winning the race. As now they are bumper to bumper to bumper. Mike Becker on the #3 spot, and I do believe we'll be back under yellow again. Yep, I see smoking. I think we're still racing to the line. Whoa, what a save there by Mike McMurray, as Mike Becker touched him, and he got really loose over there. So now Luke Martin will take the lead, and we're going to be back under yellow. And I do believe the culprating could have been from the number 35 of Ricky James, because I saw he was spun. I don't know what was going on here. You see Jack Richards really slowing down considerably. Yes, here we go. Ricky James going into battle with Adam Chambers and Callum Wales. Callum Wales goes up, hooks Adam Chambers, and Chambers goes into, says Adam, meet Ricky, and both of them go into the wall. The points leader in trouble. And then you see Will Raymond get through, and spinning right at the stripe is Ricky James. He basically missed a lot of the cars, almost hit him. I don't think there was anything else going on. I think Callum Wales went right down the apron to move positions. That was basically what it was. And then Ricky James apparently also, a lot of cars checking up. I don't know why that was the case. They must have thought they were racing back. They were under yellow, but not really. They were racing back to the line. And Ricky James actually passed a bunch of people, even after the wreck, after the spin. See here, Christina Cowan going right to the inside of John Westbrook in that battle. So now, back to live action. Here's where we stand. Luke Martin now leading some laps. Mike McMurray drops back to second. Mike Becker is third. Danny Wells is fourth. Dominic Jarvis is fifth. Then it is Christina Cowan, Justin Perry, Joshua Perry, Matt McCormick, Jake Baskinger, and John Westbrook. Then it is Lyndon Wright, Alex Lozano, Diznel Momenovich, Adam Chambers, Will Raymond, Ricky Elliott Jr., Emilio Navarrete, Zed Weinstein, Callum Wales, Jordan Hetzer, Andrew Baranda, Austin M., Ann Batson, Ken Johnson, Justin Perry, Ricky James, Hunter Gons, Dougie Shears, Andrew Boat III, Cody Lamas, Morgan Carpenter, Dunn Laprad, Barney Ward, Randy Carpenter, Tim Freilich, Ed Gardner, Tim Gardner, Ed Gardner, Tim Gardner. Yeah, I had that right the first time. Jared Darling. Wait, what's going on here? We got a lot of guys. What's going on here? Several guys are slow right now. That's gonna be ugly. I don't know why a bunch of these. They have to try to bring them back around. A lot of the back of the field cars were slow, and now they'll have to catch up to straighten out the field before we go green. Back to what I was saying, after 35th spot Tim Freilich, then it will be Ed Gardner, Tim Gardner, Jared Darling, Spencer Madden, Jeremy Doobie, and Jack Richards. Only DNF still is Bill Raymond. I do believe we'll be back to green flag racing this time, as I didn't understand all that right now. They're trying to catch up. The back is now obviously caught up. There's a couple slow cars down there, so it should be. They were kind of. They'll have to straighten them all out, so we'll be back to green flag racing. Like I said, Luke Martin has not won this year. Nope, Luke has not won. So he is looking for to be the 18th different winner this season. Mike Becker also is looking for the same thing as well. Mike McMurray is looking for be his first repeat winner of the season, to end the streak at 17. Danny Wells, same thing. Dominic Jarvis, same thing. Christina Cowan, same thing. Right now, two of the top 5 are all non-winners. Let's see if Martin can have a good jump on things. Good start for Luke. Let's see if he'll have enough to stay ahead of Mike McMurray. Mike's going to make a little bit of a move to the inside. 3-wide battle for third right now. Becker up high, so now Danny Wells and Dominic Jarvis are going to battle, which gives the open room for the number 1 and 2. Martin and McMurray. 13 laps in. We're basically at the halfway point. 25 laps here. And we're back under yellow again. Cody Lamas. Oh man, what happened with... Oh man, we saw some damage from Emilio Navarrete. We saw, I do believe that was Dougie Shears is in it. And we're back under yellow. Joshua Perry also in it. There was pretty putrid one back here. I think we saw Ken Johnson. Yeah. It actually was culminated. 4-wide battle. Jake Baskinger, John Westbrook, Matt McCormick. Here's actually where it all started. It led a train. There's a lot of stuff going on. You see, yep. Westbrook puts Perry in the wall. Adam Chambers rides the wall. Then you see Ricky Elliott Jr., Emilio Navarrete, Zed Weinstein getting contact. And then Hetzer, a little bit of contact. Dougie Shears. There's Ken Johnson, Jordan Hetzer, Andrew Boat III. There's Cody Lamas. We got ourselves a big one. Oh man, Jordan Hetzer. There's Cody Lamas and Bats and Tim Freilich. Let's see what happened with Cody. It caused him to flip. He was battling behind Andrew Boat III and Dougie Shears. Let me slow it down a tinge more to catch everything. You see, there's Ricky James sliding into the grass. And then you'll see everybody checking up Morgan Carpenter, Barney Ward. Yep, there's Austin M taking it in the back. And then I think Randy Carpenter catches Lamas on the side, puts him up. Dunlap right up there. Jeremy Doobie, Jared Darling, sends him tumbling over there after taking that T-bone. Dougie Shears, Emilio Navarrete. I don't know what happened with Emilio. He clearly just punted the 34. Jordan Hetzer. Yep, Dougie Shears. Not a great year for Jordan Hetzer. He suffers his first DNF a few races ago at Richmond, and everything still continues. Let's go on board with Cody Lamas. Yeah. And somehow, the crazy thing about it, Cody Lamas is back out on the track. Huh. Goes up on his roof, but he's still back out there racing. That is something. So Luke Martin still leads. Mike McMurray still second. Then it is Dominic Jarvis, Christina Cowan, and Danny Wells. So now, right now, the only non-winner is your leader. Everybody else is looking for their first repeat win. Then Mike Becker, Matt McCormick, Jake Baskinger, Lyndon Wright, and John Westbrook. Right now, the only DNFs will go right to the chase. We have one lap down card, that being Cody Lamas, but then you have Jared Darling, Emilio Navarrete, Joshua Perry, Ricky Elliott Jr., and Dougie Shears and Ken Johnson, all your DNFs. So that's where we stand. We have about 10 laps to go here at the Milwaukee Mile. So we'll be back to green flag racing. Seems like we've had a lot of cautions. Oh man, a nice jump by Mike McMurray. He really needed that. Jarvis, Martin did not have a good jump there. And he's going to go up high. Here comes Mike McMurray to the inside. He's going to take the lead. And here comes Dominic Jarvis with it. Oh no! Danny Wells had the ride of his life right there. And the new leader to the line will be Dominic Jarvis, the winner at Dover. We saw Danny Wells go right into the wall there with Christina Cowan. They were battling in the top for the 4th spot. You saw it all go right in front of everything. Here's what happened. While the lead was getting switched, McMurray took the number 1 spot. Wells goes right into the wall. Cowan, you see there's Matt McCormick going in there. And look at the barrel roll for Danny Wells. Looked like Jordan Hetzer was smoking down there too. I don't know exactly what the reason behind that. Yeah, Dunlaprad. Yeah, and it piled up even more. Even with what had happened, more was going on. Talk about shaking up the race. That clearly did. I don't know why. Yep, you're checking up. Let's see what happened here. Yep, Cowan. Yeah, Matt McCormick hitting Lyndon Wright. You see Mike Becker in it. Jake Baskinger, Alex Lozano, Hunter Gantz, Barney Ward. Whoa, Tim Freilich took a brushing on Barney Ward. Ricky James. Randy Carpenter. Oh, man. Jeremy Doobie. Jordan Hetzer. What happened with Jordan? Oh, he was battling back here with Jack Richards. And he got taken himself out of the race. Another DNF for Jordan the Hitman Hetzer after going with 0 DNFs in season 1. Yep, you see Bill Raymond. Oh man. There's Dunlaprad, Jeremy Doobie, Andrew Boat III, Andrew Baranda. The list goes on of the casualties here. Let's go on board with Danny Wells after he took a violent hit into that wall, courtesy of Christina Cowan when they were battling for position. I can't even explain that. So nonetheless, let's go back into where we stand with, I do believe it'll be 4 laps to go. We'll be getting down to the nitty-gritty on this. It is Dominic Jarvis leading, Mike McMurray second, two winners trying to repeat. Then you have Luke Martin drop back to 3rd. Dizelle Momenovich looking for her first win to be the 18th driver to win. Then it's John Westbrook also doing the same. Then Justin Perry, another previous winner. Callum Wales, previous winner. Mike Becker now is in 8th. Then it's Ricky James and Tim Freilich rounding out the top 10. Then how about Ed Gardner all the way up to 11th after all the wrecks, has been lucky on that. Spencer Madden was part of the first caution. Same with Tim Gardner. Alex Lozano, Jack Richards, Adam Chambers, Jake Baskinger, Morgan Carpenter, Matt McCormick, Zed Weinstein. Then you have Austin M., Hunter Gantz, Andrew Baranda, Randy Carpenter, Ann Batson, Barney Ward, Jeremy Doobie, and Will Raymond. The one lap downs, Cody Lamas, Christina Cowan, and Dunlaprad. DNFs, Lyndon Wright, Jordan Hetzer, Danny Wells, Andrew Boat III, Jared Darling, Emilio Navarrete, Joshua Perry, Ricky Elliott Jr., Dougie Shears, Ken Johnson, and with Bill Raymond. We'll be back to Green Flag Racing. It'll be 4 laps to go. Basically, any cautions will cement the race. It's like a nice jump by Dominic Jarvis. Here comes Dizanel Mominovic to try to make a move on Luke Martin. They battle it out for number 3. And now here comes John Westbrook. Oh no, here goes Dizanel Mominovic around. Looks like that's going to be the race. We're going to have our first repeat winner. And right now, in the catbird seat to take the yellow, it's going to be Dominic Jarvis getting win number 2. 18 races till we have our first repeat winner, and that was an ugly sight. Once again, their Barney Ward all culminated by one Dizanel Mominovic. And yeah, it got even ugly. Just as ugly as that last lap. When Luke Martin and Dizanel Mominovic were battling it out for the number 3 spot, you see John Westbrook going in there trying to get the number 4 spot, and then getting hooked into the wall goes Dizanella. Luke Martin, who was looking so good, ends up ending his day on a sour note. Mike Becker getting in it. There's getting jackknifed in the back by Spencer Madden. Tim Freilich. Oh man. Tim Gardner. Cody Lamas. Oh my. A brick wall. Cody Lamas going up on his roof again. Nope, he stayed on his side. He actually rolled up on his side there. And oh man, Dunlaprad. How much casualties of war right here? Oh my. And still, Dizanel Mominovic races back to the line. How about that? Goes into the wall, spins, and Luke Martin takes the worst of it. Let's go on board with Luke Martin. It's like the proverbial case of bumper cars. That will obviously be the race, as they will be coming to the... We'll have our first repeat winner. Will be Dominic Jarvis. Second spot will be Mike Murray. Third spot will go to, I do believe, John Westbrook. Then it will be Dizanel Mominovic, Callum Wales rounding out the top 5. Then Tim Freilich, Matt McCormick, Justin Perry, Spencer Madden, Hunter Gantz rounding out the top 10. Randy Carpenter, Ricky James, Austin M, Jeremy Doobie, Zed Weinstein, Will Raymond, Barney Ward, Ann Batson, Luke Martin. Then Christina Cowan, Tim Gardner, Ed Gardner, and Cody Lamas 1 lap down. Mike Becker, Adam Chambers, Jack Richards, Alex Lozano, Jake Bassinger, Morgan Carpenter, Andrew Baranda, Dunlaprad, Lyndon Wright, Jordan Hetzer, Danny Wells, Andrew Boat III, Jared Darling, Emilio Navarrete, Joshua Perry, Ricky Elliott Jr., Ken Johnson, Dougie Shears, and Bill Raymond will all be your DNFs, and it shakes up the points because Zed Weinstein was number 2. Excuse me, Ed Gardner was number 2 behind Adam Chambers, but Zed Weinstein is number 3. So it wouldn't be surprised Zed Weinstein finishing ahead of Gardner will probably get the number 1 spot. But then again, you could also count in Tim Freilich as well, as Tim got himself a top 10 finish. But here's your winner. Dominic Jarvis takes the stripe. We're going to make it official, and that will be the race here from the Milwaukee Mile, where we find our first repeat winner. And his name is Dominic Jarvis. Put it in the books. Dominic Jarvis wins another one. Even with that DNF courtesy of Adam Chambers, he still holds on to a lead 87 points ahead of Ed Gardner. Tim Freilich goes to third. Zed Weinstein drops to fourth. Then Spencer Madden, Randy Carpenter is sixth. So Spencer Madden jumps up to fifth. Danny Wells drops to seventh. Hunter Gons is eighth, moving up. Ken Johnson drops to ninth. And Dominic Jarvis, with that win, second win, puts himself in the top 10. Jared Darling is 11th. Matt McCormick is 12th. Bill Raymond drops to 13th. Cody Lamas is 14th. Million Everett 15th. Jack Richards 16th. Dizinel Momentovich 17th. Andrew Boat III 18th. Justin Perry 19th. And Jeremy Doobie rounding at the top 10. Then Ann Batten, Mike Becker, Ricky James, Lyndon Wright, Andrew Baranda, Will Raymond, Callum Wales, Mike McMurray, who's looking strong in that race, Christina Cowan, Austin M., Barney Ward, John Westbrook, Dougie Shears, Joshua Perry, Ricky Elliott Jr., Morgan Carpenter, Don Laprad, Luke Martin, Jake Baskinger, Jordan Hetzer, Alex Lozano, and Tim Gardner, rounding out the field of 18 events. Next up, we're going to go short track racing at Hickory Speedway, the Mountain Dew 400. Another one of those races where some of the guys get a DNF.